so we're not gonna do that. All right, and it might have been, you know what, man? I'll be honest with you, it might have been my internet and not yours, because I have really bad internet, and just yesterday my stream cut off right around the end. Right when I was gonna end it, it just cut off, and I was like, oh great, guess I don't need to put up my end card anymore. Update, I'm closer to 15 minutes behind. Oh no, sorry. You know what, we can have a little pause here if you want. I can pause the stream and come back in like 10 minutes or whatever, because we only have two people. We only got 2 people watching, so whatever you feel like doing, I can accommodate to you. That is the glory of watching a very small streamer, is they will pretty much do anything you ask. I rejoined, by the way. Okay. Alright, I don't even know, my internet gives out every few minutes. Fair enough. Yep, that sounds like mine and my friends and everybody. Disney Land. It's supposed to be a German, set in Germany park. Cute little, it's my serious, you know, like I'm actually trying to build a legitimate theme park. They're all like that. I can't wait to show you Aplitus. That's the most special one. That is my special little project. And okay, I can probably go another hour. So, there might be a part 2 to this. There probably will be. I don't want to keep you guys here too long. But here we go. This is Disney Land. Of course, we have to have all the advertisements at the front. And here we go. Get out of the way. Disneyville amusement park. Of course, it is not Disney World. How dare you? It is absolutely a completely different thing, and anyone who says otherwise can speak to my lawyers, okay? Alright, these are supposed to be, I'll admit, I did not finish this park. What a fucking surprise. I haven't finished any of them. These are supposed to be little, like, village huts, like in Disneyville Land, you know. This is supposed to be what standard rest. Yeah, I didn't name these ones. These are just pieces of crap that are sat here to basically, appease the guests who are like, I'm hungry, I need a bathroom. So when you come in here, you notice there's 3 different ways to go. There's the front way, which has this cute little bridge over the little lake here, and then there's this way to go where you can kind of just, nobody uses this, but it's like a scenic view. And then I put these like stalls here, and it completely ruined the view, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I have a few rides. I forgot about this. Man, that's so cool. This, I'm gonna come out and say it right now. This is not mine. I downloaded this, but it's really fun, and you can actually play as a kart driver. This is pretty cool. I just needed something quick that was like a castle, pre-built, and that was it. So that is, I think, who made this? No, it's Building 19. Princess Emily's Castle Carts. It's somebody made this, but it's called Princess Emily's Castle Carts. You can get it on Steam on Steam if you really want to download it. Here we go. You get into the front of the park, and it's playing the classic, beautiful music that everybody loves. And we have this kind of submerged in water Ferris wheel. The Fay Rise wheel. Don't know why I called it that. Probably ran out of ideas. Whoa. Okay. Computer, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Please don't die. Hello? Do I need to pause the game? I'll pause it. Are we okay? Do you hear that? It's the gentle sound of silence. Okay. So it was a little bit too much for my computer to handle. We're gonna relax. So we got the bathrooms. I forget did I call this? Standard restroom. I didn't name these. Yeah, Looney Balloons. I think this is just the names of the things, actually. But I did build this little, like, you know, white, minimalist-looking area here for all the... It's basically like the creators of this park took a bunch of shipping containers and put some restaurants and stuff in there. I don't know why this is like this. Very ominous. But you always see some sort of building like this at like every Disney World. Is that just me? Or whenever you go to, whenever you go to a theme park, there's not Disney World. There's no Disney World here. I don't know what you're talking about. And every time you go to a theme park, there's that one building that's got like a security camera on it and just a dark, like what's in there? And it's not always that pitch dark, but I've noticed that every time I go to a park, there's always that one building. Like, what the hell goes on in there? I don't even want to know. So we got this first area around here. This is obviously the little court for eating. I think I designed that last time I was on here. We have to have a lot of security in this park because we had a lot of like robberies and stuff. Here we got the cute little veteran carousel. I guess I didn't bother to name it. Here we have, what ride is this? Oh, I was mid-building it. This is the log, what is it called? The Disney World! Of course, the Disney World. How did I forget that was the name? It was supposed to be, basically I was going to build a giant log over the station here. But we're going to ride that, and it's still chugging my computer a bit, but that's okay. I'm listening and watching right now. My internet is fine, so you seem fine. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Crazy Kimmy, for the letting me know. Oh boy, you guys see that? That's a bad sign. I just really hope my my D drive sticks around and doesn't. Well, whoever stuck around, thank you so much. And to those who were watching, thank you so much for watching again. I really appreciate it, guys. Any little bit helps. I always love getting new people to watch my streams. Alrighty, so you have this, it's kind of a boring ride, so I can probably like speed it up. But you go around here. Come on, speed up the ride. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, you get to the top. And of course, there is a nice big bottle of fluid pouring down. That should be pouring out liquid. I don't know why that wasn't. Oh, you're still here. Thank you, UkiArcticFox. Sometimes my Twitch is like weird, so it'll only show one viewer and there's two. So thanks for sticking around, Yuki. Really appreciate it. Oh, of course we had to have a Kraken tentacle over here to scare the crap out of. I don't know why it goes through the ride. That's not really whatever, but we're gonna. Oh yeah, he's right underneath there, I think. I don't know if it's the actual thing himself. If Kimmy is too, it's because I do not exist. You do not exist? Weird. I am a robot. I do not exist. Wesley. You clone? You Clone High fan? I enjoy watching it every now and then myself. I know it's cringe to do JFK voices, but I'm just so good at it. Oh god. Alright. Back to the game. Enough of me showing off my impressions. So it's a nice little, Disney World ride. Not really too intimidating, just for like basically the kids in the park that want to ride it. Here we have this cute little puppet station here in front of this glorious track park. Track park? I don't even know if that's the right word. Never mind that then. Of course, we have the completely copyright symbol here that doesn't indicate anything at all. Trust me. Trust me. If it did, I would know. Here we have. Let's see here. We got cute little village here. This is what all these are supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like these buildings, but I didn't have time and energy and whatever. Life happens. So we got this cute little. I always love making the pathways there cute. We have, what is it? Charoplane. Of course. How could it be named anything else? I don't even remember naming it that, and it's a terrible name. I think that's the joke, the point. Here we go. We have this. Oh no, that's the exit. So you go through here, and we have. This is one of the rides. I think the one I did make, and they don't really like it very much, but I do. So I can at them. Oh, cool. No, I don't think they're here. That's okay though. They don't need to leave. They don't need to stay here. If they're not watching, then it obviously means they're busy or I'm not entertaining enough. So I built this Mr. Leviathan. I think it was called the Leviathan, and nobody wants to ride it because it's too boring. Apparently, I tried to make it exciting. I mean, just look at this, but it is pretty boring. We're gonna ride it anyway. I'm gonna. We're gonna be these guys, okay? We're gonna speed it up to get to the top. All right. Here we have a nice view of the castle. There's supposed to be more over in this area, but I never did make anything else. And we have this kind of like Lorax style house sitting on this hill. I love it. It just accents how like fantastical this like and kind of fake this theme park really is. Like who would have a building this high up? It's unrealistic, and especially one that looks like that. You know, it definitely looks like something straight out of the Lorax. Are we gonna? Okay, yeah, I was gonna look at it, but we'll look at it after. So you go straight down here, and that's supposed to be one of the exciting parts of the ride, and you know. Thanks for adding them, by the way. I appreciate you trying to get their attention, but I think they just left, which is. Yeah, see, there it is over there. There's like that strange building. It just looks so good there. I think somebody else made it, and I just put it in. That's the same for a lot of the like models in here. I just plop down stuff, but there are some things that I've built myself. Very proud of, indeed, actually. I should have sped that up, but whatever. Oh, did I pause it? I did. Woo! Oh, I completely missed that freaking whatever that was over there. That's fine. So we got another little castle coming up here. But yeah, there's this kind of, we're going to do a cinematic. How do I do? Here we go. We have this like millionaire's mansion over there. We're just sitting in the middle of nowhere, you know. Alright. Over here there's, you know, another little thing. We're going to speed this up again because it takes too long. Here we go. Slow goings down. And the American flag. Can you get any more patriotic than that? So then you get off the ride, go down this little area, and this is really cute. I love this. You get up here, and it's kind of like a little medieval resting area where this guy's practicing archery. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. And just cute little... Oh yeah, there was like something in here. It was like a little... where'd I put him? It was like a hurt animal. I don't know, like a weird like mole rat or something. I forget what it was. It was like a creature. Oh, over here. Over here. Here he is. Poor little guy. This hunter is like shooting at him, and he's just sitting there like, please stop shooting him. Basically just showed off Disney World Land. I'm sorry you missed it, but you can always watch the stream highlights and the whatever if you want to, or whatever. I'm gonna put this up on Twitch, and hopefully it doesn't get taken down by the DMCA or whatever, and I'm gonna take clips of it. And yeah, I finally got, so in good news for you, I got my D drive back. I guess it's good news for me, but you get to watch. My D drive came back, and I decided I'm just gonna play a bunch of Planet Coaster while it's here, while I have it. Hi, I just came out of hell. Oh, well, I hope that the rest of your day is a lot better than that then. That sounds pretty bad. What did I have over here? I had something. It was like a little tunnel. I wanted the... yeah, I wanted the... oh, a little tentacle coming out of the tunnel, of course. Okay. So that's pretty much Disney World Land. I'm glad I could show it off to you guys. We're going to say a final goodbye. Goodbye, Disney World. I'm going to head out for now. I'll try to catch some of your future streams. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by and sticking around. It's good to meet other people who love Planet Coaster as much as I do. So thank you so much. I'm gonna put you in the what's it? In the end card next stream. I'm gonna edit the end card to have your name in it. Thanking you for stopping by, and yeah, I really appreciate it, man. Have a great day. We back now. We are back. We are back finally. Da, 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 da. I got all my parks in me. Woo-hoo. I wonder if the DMCA will strike because of that. Probably not. Pick. What's your one? What's your one you want? What's your one you want? You pick it right now. Oh, I pick it for you. No, I'm not going to pick it for you. I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. No. The Applitus. Oh, whoa, buddy. 2018, I think, was the last time I worked on this park. It's going to take a while. It's going to chug my computer. But we're going to do it. We're going to do this. We are going to do this. And we're going to do it the right way. And we're going to make it great. And we're not going to listen to anything that anyone else tells us because it's going to be the greatest park. I guarantee you 100% it will be the best, most amazing, 9 out of 10, nope, sorry, 900 out of 10 park. You'll never find a park better than restricted access area. Hold on, folks, I'll be right back. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that wasn't really what you were supposed to see. What you're really supposed to see is this. And I think what I'm supposed to like put like a noir film aesthetic on it. Let me do something really quick. There was something I did before and it was really cool. Show more control. I'm gonna jump off a bullet. What? Your phone fell? Oh my god, that's disgusting. What situation would you have that like even able to happen? Jesus Christ. That's terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's really bad. Don't jump off a bullet train. Please don't do that. That's effect grayscale. Oh yeah. Noir. Oof. No, this is how we want it, I think. Like this. Yeah, that's looking good. To really put the effect on it. Let's see what time of day. 6 a.m. 10 a.m. Yeah, that looks like kind of like the thing. I'm just gonna no, don't do that. Wipe off your phone and fix it. Oh crap! Come on. Try to do something cool, man. This is good. Now we're gonna select this is what I want to do. I want to get all the people out of this park because it's not meant to have like people in it. When at this first part. So just one sec. We're gonna close the park. I should have done this before. And we're gonna speed it up until everyone's out. Come on. Leave. You're not welcome here. They're gonna start coming. Oh, they're coming in droves. I should have set this up before, but I did not think about it. There's a little story about this barn here, but we're gonna get into that. I thought I already started working on it. We're gonna get into that in a minute. Once I'm done with this. Ugh, come on, get out of the park. Just leave. Can you go any faster? Nope. Wow, look at them. They're like ants. Goodbye, little ants. It's time to leave the nest. Time to migrate somewhere else. And I went from 2 viewers to 1 viewer. That's okay. I'm really sorry I was too boring. I admit, this isn't what I would have tuned in for either. But I am also going to say, you're going to miss out. Because this is going to be really awesome. So, God, there's more. There's more. No. Please, just leave me alone. Okay, everyone's out of the park? Nope. Wow. Okay. Into the whole surprise. I mean, I was already kind of like, what? You already knew what it was. Y'all knew what it was. Y'all know what this park is. You can tell. I get the camera on the first guy, and the audio has to be all the way up. Which Virus, can you actually hear this? I want confirmation that you can actually hear. Yeah. Hey, I'm still here listening. Good. Okay. So we are gonna open the park. What the? How many different people are still here? Just go. Leave. Audio is a big part of this park. So if you can't hear it, I gotta figure out what's wrong. Now the final people, please tell me that's it. Yeah, that's all of them. They left the park. Okay, guess what? We can open it now. We're gonna watch this from the perspective. It's playing that spooky In the Pines song, basically. I just left it playing while I was... Oh, okay. Somebody texted me. Somebody was watching the stream texting me. So, when you're coming up here, you see something's wrong. Like, what is that? What is that noise? Oh, jeez. And you start walking into the snow. And you can barely see... Hearing voices. Jesus, what is that? It's that monstrosity. I'm going to speed up a little bit. It's like you're walking through... Ooh. Spooky. Walking through like a deserted, snowy wasteland. You can't help but wonder, what is that, man? What is that thing? Whoa. There was a sea here? There was water here? And the snow's gone. And it's perfectly clear. And all you can hear is these strange noises in your ear. What's going on? Something's not right. What's that? My God. Looks like some military tank. What the hell? The hell happened over here? I hope this guy goes in here. Please stop here. Go this way. No? He's not going to. So there's something over there, but he's not going to go search that right now. I'll go look at that in a minute. He's like, man, I've lost track of the rest of my group. Whoa. What's that noise? Just looks like a giant hunk of metal just fell out of the sky and landed on the, You called me? You know what you did. It's okay. It's okay. Whoa. Whoa. What's this? Broken radio. Just like the one back there. Yo. What is this place, man? These are big tracks. Do you hear the drone? It's calling to you. The drone. You must get closer. Applitus Corp. Industrial Park. By the way, Applitus stands for a perfectly legitimate something. Iron transporting something. Why is that there? That shouldn't be there. And you walk in and it's like, yo, this is supposed to be like, this is supposed to have a building around it, so that's not really. So it looks kind of like an oil mining facility, but there's something up with it. Like, there's all this futuristic tech, and it's like, what is going on? This guy's going exactly the way I want him to go, too. Over here we got this little tram car that... What? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, what are those drills for, man? Damn, he must be doing some work here. Restricted access area. Yo. Are we allowed in here? Is this Cyberpunk 2027? Whoa. It's loud music, man. Are we going in? Oh, we are going in. Straight to the washrooms, of course. Oh, he's going to a bench. Okay, that's absolutely stupid. So we got... What do we got here? Cafeteria. Oh, interesting. Yo, what's going on up there? Whoa. So cool, man. I am not a nerd. You're a nerd. Why would he leave? He didn't want to go on the cool ride? Alright, we'll check that out after. Alright, we're gonna speed up as this guy. Yo, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna look at all the stuff that he didn't really look at when he was on his way. So here we got this... It looks like a crash like spaceship or something. With like... Obviously there's like a little oil spill here. And it's on fire. And if you go up here, it kind of sounds like you can hear it. You can hear it, like it's cracking and groaning under the weight of all the ice. And you got this little booster here. This little dead alien dude just lying in the snow. Another guy got crushed. Love that. That's fun. Here we have, of course, the parking lot. Doesn't have any cars in it yet, but it will at some point. You can tell this like little big alien dog was approaching here, crashed through, and then just got completely demolished on the way in. Over here, what do we got here? We got this little train station, locomotive. So it's kind of keeping up its facade of being an oil mining facility, but it's actually a very industrial, crazy like Area 51 type deal. So you go down here. I'm gonna turn on no clip. This is what it actually looks like. Very bright, and you can also go through it like this because it's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. A lot of people in the park now. A lot of people want to be here. But when you go down here, I gotta make it so you can clip. So no clip. And I'm gonna end the stream soon. This is just I'm just showing off this one last park. What are we doing here? We are doing no clip. Yeah. Apply. Okay. Resume. Wow. Alright, so there's supposed to be a building around this. I haven't made it yet because I'm lazy and I haven't played the game in a long time. Whoa. Okay, it's supposed to no clip. Supposed to no clip. Supposed to no clip. Why is it not no clipping? Why is it not no clipping? So you're supposed to go down here and see this really cool ride that basically, it's like, I call it the watchtower because, you know, it comes out of the hole in the ground and it observes everything. Over here you can do like, I see. What else here? Oh, this is a pretty cool addition. It is giant underground space cannons. What did I name it? Orbital cannon. Yeah, I thought I was gonna name them something. But it's shooting at this big, what looks to be like a planet or an asteroid coming to like impact, but it's just staying in place. And actually, there's a little guy here, a little spaceship coming. It seems to be from the asteroid itself, probably trying to make peace or something. But We're too busy shooting our cannons to see it. Let's see. I'm trying to focus on this. I don't even remember how I made it. It's silly. It's a silly little thing. And it explodes every now and then, like they hit it. And they do have fireworks that go off. So we're gonna check that out for a second. Have people fall in the hole. It's sad. People don't move in this game. Like the little people you place, they don't actually move. But yeah, we got this big. So as you can see over here, it looks like there was another impact from a crater. So it looks like we're just defending ourselves from another attack of some sort. But yeah, I put this crater in the back to basically signify that one of these was already here. I thought I was going to put a ride in there. I have a lot of work to do on this park because it's not finished. The whole plan is going to be going underground. And it's going to be like a secret like alien lab underneath, disguised as this like oil rig place. And it's going to have a secret lab. And then at the end of the lab, when you reach the end, there's going to be a monorail going underground all the way over here. And it's going to be playing a Portal song, basically, from Portal. Still Alive. Where the computer from the game was a very attached AI that put its subjects through like dangerous tasks, and I thought that would work really well with the lab theme at the end at the station. It's going to be playing at the station, and then on the ride there, because it's a long ride, it's a long, slow ride. It's going to be the Still Alive song, but played at like 600% speed. Or not 600 and spent, like negative 600 speed, so it's gonna be really slow and like angelic sounding, like ride to the. You love Portal, yeah, and it's gonna be, and that's the song I use for the end of my stream. Is I use the Still Alive theme slowed down to 600% because it works great for the end of the stream, and basically what happens is you get out underground and you walk upstairs and you leave the barn and exit the park, and your park reminds me so much of Portal. Well, I'm glad it does, because I was heavily inspired by two things. I was inspired by Portal and by The Thing, because they're both well, Portal takes place in kind of like a secret lab in the middle of like nowhere, like wasteland, but The Thing takes place in Arctic, where there's nothing. And it's just ice for miles. Like, as you can see, there's nothing else, just ice and water. Is that a smiley face in the snow? What? Where? Where's smiley face? Where? It might be. Oh! No, these are giant footprints that I had placed to make it look like some sort of giant like creature was like walking through here. Pretty cool. Where's the smiley face? There might be though. I don't think so. That's funny. That'd be really funny if there was. Where would it be? Face. Oh, I thought you put a smiley face in the snow. Nope. But I'm glad it reminds you of Portal, because that's what I'm kind of trying to achieve. So you get here, and you can go up either these stairs or you can go up these stairs. We're gonna. How do you get in? I want you to be able to get in. Oh, I don't think you can get in, but you can, as a guest, you can look into here. And I got a little story going on. I got these guys, the aliens, escaped or attacked or whatever and imprisoned all the humans basically, and we got one guy fighting back. Like, they're trying to shoot each other. He gets him down and then he gets back up. This guy's hacking into the system, so I guess they are attacking, or they're escaping from their prison spells. I love your park. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And then this guy's also, like, there's only one guy left really. The other human that was on guard got captured. So the aliens are winning this battle, and you can go up here, see all these like there's a cute little place here where the people can sit and watch what's going on while not falling off because they're protected. They got a grail and everything. and they could basically just watch from here like, ooh, look what's happening. The water fountain, I think. In this building, we have top secret confidential files, portal test area medical bay, headgear and scene props, government urinals, private government data terminals, MRE dehydrated dairy snack, water fountain, simulation bay, training only, privately owned government operation, and that's it. So this is the water fountain. And up here, what do we have up here? Yep, this is a simulation deck for, I think it's a staff building, yeah. But I just thought that was cute. I don't know why the MRE dehydrated dairy snack is not open. That's sad. In here, actually, underneath this ride that I was able to put, oof, I can't zoom in anymore. So it kind of looks like a portal test area here. Here we have portal test area medical center. There we go. So that tells you that. And then the, what are these? Scientist and researcher urinals. Of course. Oh, we have a guy like falling off here, and the alien's trying to like get him to go down and fall off, but he's like, no, I'm staying on. Here's a helicopter pad, and this is the space portal project. We're gonna ride it, and it's got the Hotline Miami. I forget what the song's called. I think it's called like putting a cigarette out in your throat or something like that. It's a strange, or maybe it's called Wrong Number. I don't know. Sight, you got the wrong number. Yeah, I love this ride. Pretty cool. I'm gonna do cinematic view of that. And I think that's about all we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show off the other little stalls and stuff, but I just thought this would look great at the top of the building. Like, it's their greatest achievement, what the scientists have been working on, the researchers have been building, this giant, like, portal to space or whatever on top of this simulation deck restricted area building. And over here, we have the last things I wanted to show off. We have General's resting area. So that's like, these are like the little barracks, right? We got, what is it? MRE meat stuffed in intestines, so that's basically hot dogs. We got MRE carbonated beverages, so that's like, you know, pop. Military, basically MREs are military ration edibles or something like that. Here's troop toilets. And what's over here? We have military approved toys. So there we go. We have this cute little, it's not really cute. It is cute in a way, but it's also got this aesthetic to it of like the Thing and Portal, and I love that. So you could call it cute, but it's mostly sci-fi, like alien, scientific, like techno nerdy stuff, basically. I don't know. Thank you all for watching the stream, and by all I mean Virus and Yuki and Crazy Kimmy. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. I think there was someone else. Let's do a little shout out here really quick. Thank you, Crazy Kimmy. Thank you, Awkward Potato Boy. Thank you, UkiArcticFox. Thank you, Virusbunni. Thank you to all of you. Really appreciate you stopping by and watching the stream. I can't do this without you guys. I really hope that I can provide more entertaining content over and over every day. Maybe not every day, but as much as possible. And eventually I'll have some enough that I can warrant putting it all up on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know I don't know the plan really. At the moment, I never even finished this wall. It wasn't big enough because the story here is like an earthquake or something rose this big tectonic plate out of here, and they like crushed together, and that's gonna have to be the story because I don't know how to fix that. But yeah, right now I'm going to quit out of the park. You will lose any unsaved changes. That is fine by me. So yeah, I kind of hope nobody steals my idea, but I mean, if they do, that I can't. If somebody wants to make a park based on that, or take that park and finish it, that's fine by me. I would love that because I ain't got the time to figure that shit out. I have to get a job, and I still don't have one, and that's why I have all this time to stream and stuff, but it can't last. I can't make money off Twitch and YouTube. It's not gonna work. I thought maybe I'd be able to entertain enough where I'd get enough followers really quick, but it's like, I don't know, it's a lot, because especially with the computer problems. If I didn't have all the computer problems, I'd be doing this every day. I would be streaming like at least 2 hours a day probably. But I got a lot of issues with my D-drive. I hope you all, especially you, Virusbunni, enjoy your day. And we're just going to change the stream to end of stream. As you can see, we have the special thanks to Virusbunni, Aqua Potato, NGman909, Gamer Maiku, and also Yuki and Kimmy. I'm going to add you guys as well, and then everyone else who's seeing this. Thank you so much for sticking around. Till next time.